Welcome to another glitched in-house tournament. One-ofs, three colors from sets 1 through 11. I'm JJ Bone, and you're going to go and see Snoopy, our youngest member of the team, who was also fresh off a set champs win, going up against Kenny, one of our seasoned vets on the team. We're going to go ahead and get things started, so just give me 1 second and we'll be on the way. So we got Kenny on the play here. See, he's playing his bread and butter. He's playing red, purple, blue. Interesting. And you can turn one popsicle for Palace Guard. Now Braden goes and inks a smash and plays an Olaf. Oh, he's playing purple, steel, yellow, which is also pretty much his bread and butter as well. All right, turn two. Let's see what he's going to do here. I believe he's going to play that Lumiere. Ink and magical maneuvers, playing the Lumiere. Yep, and then pass. Let's go see what Braden has. Braden has. All right, he's going to go offensive here, playing that Sebastian. Although I don't think he can quest right now. He'd be in a lot of trouble. That Lumiere is giving him some issues, giving other characters +1 strength. Palace Guard can easily take it out. Passes the turn to Kenny. Interesting here. Will he hard cast the friends or will he just wait? No, he'll use a Madam Mim to bring it up. Yep, that makes sense. Then play the Palace Guard. Get that one lore and pass the turn. Now, what can Braden do here? He has a couple options here. He has a Grandmother Willow. He also has a Huey. He got a Gazelle, which is a Singer 5. Maybe you want... Okay. Playing a Lexington for... Inking a Lexington. Yeah, that makes sense. You want to put two of these down. Next turn, he can try to try to play more cards. Get with a discount for these two. All right, Inking Pirate's Life Forge. Yep, pretty straightforward turn for Kenny. And I believe here, I think you can quest with the Madam Mim and the Palace Guard. No, that makes more sense. Because you don't, whatever he brings back, it's uninkable. Going to push him back, and maybe just doesn't return anything at all. See what Braden's going to do here. If he is going to return something, or if he's just going to let it fizzle. Turn the Sebastian to the hand. Okay. Oh, that was an undo. That actually made more sense. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. Pass the turn. Now it's Braden's turn. What is Braden going to do here? He has all those. He basically has a 2 discount. 2. So technically has like 5 ink available. 6 if he inks something. Maybe played the Gazelle and the Tinkerbell. Yep. Get those 2 lore questers out. And then passes the turn. Kenny could sing Friends with Genie. Maybe draw 2 cards. See what he can get. Yep, that's what happens. And of course, Tipo comes. You get 2 ramp cards. Although the one jump is also because you can, the Madam Mim can sing the one jump. But maybe here you want to ink the Tipo. You can either play the Mickey. Okay, so he decides to trade with the hue, which is good. Quest for one to play the Mickey. Yeah, makes sense. Then you just hard cast the one jump and pass. Looks like Braden is maybe in trouble here. Drew a Rhino. Okay, that could work. Questing with the Grandmother Willow. Not sure if he wanted to do that. Okay, yeah, he undo that. Playing the Iago here, that makes sense because of the evasive genie wants to maybe try to have that genie not quest. Questing with the Tinkerbell, trying to bait the genie out. Questing with the Gazelle as well. Might as well. The genie can trade with the Tinkerbell, though. Keep in mind that it does have +1 strength from the Lumiere. And the genie lives. Kenny drawing a Madame Mim elephant here. That's actually pretty good. With 7 ink, he can do a lot of things. So that's what he did. He did run the genie into the Tinkerbell, run the Palace Guard into the Gazelle. Okay, those are really good trades. He still has his characters left on board. He can Madam Mim to return something back. He can also play the genie and boost it, or play the shark. A bit of a tough decision here because the Iago won't trade with the shark though, but it is still a big body. That's evasive. Yep, decides to play the shark and pass a turn. Yeah, because these two cards are pretty good. Braden drew a Royal Guard. Just play out your hand. I think maybe passing here. Okay, yeah, that makes sense too. Just kill the genie, but then the Maui just comes back. Is there anything that the Maui can? Oh, the Maui can get friends back. That's pretty good. And the Maui lives. Really miss this card. Miss. Wonder if Braden is thinking if he should quest with a Grandmother Willow as well. He decides to pass, and then can he draw a rider? Evasive threat. So yep, that's exactly what happens. He got friends on the other side back. Use Mickey Mouse to sing friends. Oh boy. Oh, and he drew. I'm not even going to pronounce that, but yeah, you know what that is. And a Madame Medusa. So Kenny has a lot of options here. You could use the Medusa to take out one of these two smaller characters. I don't think that's the play here. Yeah, just want to get more evasive threats on the board. Taking a rider. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, not a good time to draw your one drops right now. What can Braden do here? Trade with the Mickey. Yeah, just quest with the Rhino. Oh man, Drew into Demona as well. I mean, I don't know if Kenny wants Braden to draw more cards, but then he can clear his board though. But nope, he decided to ink the Demona. Questing with this would allow him to exert one of his characters. So boosting the genie. Yep, let him take it out. Remember, he has the +1 strength from the Lumiere that allows him to take it out. Is he going to sacrifice his Maui to take out the Rhino? Still can get the friends from the other side back. If that's the case. Maybe at this point, he could. And then play the Madame Medusa to take out the Grandmother Willow. Braden would be very far behind. Think, okay, so did play the Madame Medusa to take out the Willow. Or maybe he just doesn't care about this and just quests with the Maui. That works too. Yep, and that's what he thought. Okay, what is this? Gopher is a 1/6. That quest for 2. Big body. As you can see, Braden's already at 11 lore. So now I guess Braden's thinking, should I quest with the Rhino? Because it could just get tapped by this. Or would he take out the genie with the Rhino? That is also something to put into consideration as well. Yeah, Braden is in a tough spot here. He's in a little bit of a pickle, but yeah, he does quest for 2. 7 more lore to win the game. Oh, and Kenny drew a Finders. And he drew a Hades. Maybe Ink the Maleficent, play the Hades? Oh, so he did boost. Gain 3 lore. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Then he probably plays the Mim to get the genie back and draws those cards. Yep. Oh, there were some pretty good cards under Genie, not gonna lie. Using this to tap the Gopher, and then I think it's time to just trade. Getting Finders back, yep, that makes sense. Quest with Lumiere and pass. Playing the Cheshire, I mean, it's really all you can do at this point, unfortunately. Yep. Quest with this, use Madamin to take it out. Now he has damage that he can use to move after every turn, and then the McDuck Manor, yeah, it's strong display by our seasoned veteran on the team. And a Black Cauldron played by Braden. There you go. Obsolete wins game 1. Let's see if Braden can do his magic and come back for game 2. As you can see here, they're in the mulligan phase right now. Probably Braden wants to keep a curve, a good curve. And Kenny, oh, got the second star after the mulligan. You do not want to see that. That's going to be sitting in his hand for a while. But he did get the Brawl. Brawl's pretty good against this deck. You know, with this 9-drop in there as well. It's you got a couple cards that he wish he could get later in the game. While Braden does have a 1-drop, doesn't look like he has a 2-drop, but he could play the Rhino on 2 or the Ilan Wei on 2. Oh, he has it Olaf. Never mind. Play 2 1-drops. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Braden inking the They Never Came Back for the Ilan Wei and passes. So good news for Braden. He doesn't know it though, but Kenny does not have a 1-drop. Ink him and pass. Let's see what Braden's going to do here. I think he may ink. Okay, so he chose to ink the Rhino to play the Olaf instead of playing 2 1-drops. I would have probably played 2 1-drops. I mean, I know you lose a lot of your hand, but knowing that Kenny didn't have a 1-drop, that might have enticed me to play 3 1 drops. Now here Kenny's deciding on what to ink. Now keep in mind these are all one-offs. So once you ink it, you probably will not see it again. Yep, plays a Diablo turn 2. He has that big 3/3 body on the board. So he can actually Braden can gain a little bit of tempo here by playing Be Gone on the Diablo and then questing for 2. Oh, and he decided to do the Bolt. Drawing friends on the other side. I mean, I keeps drawing this card. We have one-offs of the in the deck, and he keeps drawing it. So let's see what's gonna happen here. I think maybe quest and play the fox. Yeah, to take out the bolt and then pass. I think a Lexington. What's gonna do here? Play a Cheshire. Okay. I don't think you quest at this point. The fox is just gonna have a feast day on these characters. Yep. Go ahead and pass the turn. Now, there's a couple of things that Kenny can do here. He can ink and play a Moana, play a Brawl on either the Elanwi or the Olaf, and can play the Queen's Castle, which is, one of the pretty high locations when it was printed out. Let's see what Kenny's gonna do here. He can also sing Friends on the other side too. Okay, decided to play the Moana and pass. Yep, that makes sense. What is Braden gonna do here? So Braden can play the Pluto, which is a 5/5 when it comes out. Yep, and that's what he decides to do. Playing it exerted. And probably at this point you want to quest. Question is, yep. I was gonna say if he's gonna quest the others, maybe he should. Yep. Quested and pass. Drawing the Tipo. So Moana sang friends, okay. And what could Kenny do here? There's yeah, he has a couple of things that he can do here. He can play an Elsa, or he can ink a Tipo, play Elsa, and play the Diablo. Who drew a Maleficent Dragon. After drawing that, maybe you want to keep or play the Tipo. There you go. Yep, play the Tipo and probably inking the second star or the Olaf because he can actually sing the second star next turn. All right, Braden just playing his characters and passing. Kenny's gonna have to deal with the onslaught next turn because Braden would be questing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put him to 12. Using Moana to sing. How far I'll go, I believe, is what happened there. Yep. Playing a popsicle to draw a card. Playing the Mickey to set up. Set up for next turn where he can actually cast the Maleficent Dragon. There's there's a Nala here. I don't know if this Begon is gonna be what can he do here? He did play it. What is he gonna return? Turn the popsicle to hand? Okay. That would just give him another draw. But let's see what Braden is gonna do here now. Yeah, I think Braden is gonna quest out here. The Maleficent Dragon can deal with the Pluto, though. But we'll see. We'll see what Kenny will do next turn. I don't know if he would ink the Nala or just leave it in his hand. Yeah, left in his hand. Passing the turn to Kenny. Now, there's a lot of things that Kenny can do here. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he could. I mean, he could sing Second Star. He can ink the Palace Guard and play the Maleficent. Maybe take out the Bodyguard and then use Moana's ability to take one of the characters out with one of these low powered characters. This gives you a discount for how many actions you have in play. Or in your discard, there's 2 actions. Yep, so you decide to do that. Take out the Pluto bodyguard. Now all these characters now free reign. What would be the best way for Kenny to deal with it? So yeah, Moana takes out the piglet, and she would give +3 to another character. So yep, giving it to one of those smaller characters that we were talking about. Yep. Very efficient trades all around for Kenny here. Playing the Snow White, that can't be challenged. But Kenny does have the board state though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, questing for 6. Yep, he would playing second star, drawing all these cards, drawing all these answers. It's not looking good for Braden. Yep, here play a Rhino and pass. I mean, sky's the limit for what for what Kenny can do now. There's too much. Plays the Maui, probably. At this point, I don't. Yeah, at this point, you could just sing songs and play actions, and Maui would just get all that lore. Yep. So using the Maleficent Dragon to sing Pirate's Life, so he gains 3 in addition with the Maui. Braden loses 2 lore. Plays Develop, plays Sail. That's 2 lore again from the Maui. Yep, just plays the Cheshire and just quests with everything and pass the turn. Perfect time to draw your 1 drop, unfortunately. Yep, and then all Kenny needs to do is just quest out. Oh, is Kenny gonna do oh, I knew it. I knew it was I was gonna call it. That he did the be prepped to win the game. So Kenny wins the match 2 games to 0 against Braden. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Really hope you enjoy the games, and we'll see you guys next time.